cute teacher appreciation gift or Mother's Day gift is this mini vase with crocheted florals in it. And I will show you how to crochet the rosette and this flower, and then how I made my vase. We'll first start with the rosette, and to make this rosette you can pick whatever color you want. I'm using this like dusty rose pink, and I'm going to use the size 4mm hook, and I'm going to chain 35. After chaining 35, I'm going to put one single crochet into each chain, starting in the second chain from the hook. So I should end this row with 34 single crochets. I just finished my row of 34 single crochets, and I'm going to chain one and turn my work. And now I'm going to do a shell stitch pattern. So I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to skip the first 2 stitches, and into that 3rd stitch I'm going to put 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then I'm going to skip 2 stitches, and in that 3rd stitch I'm going to place a slip stitch. And then I'll yarn over, skip 2 stitches, and in that 3rd stitch I'm going to put 5 double crochets once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip 2 stitches and then place a slip stitch into the 1st stitch. And so I'm just going to repeat this pattern down the rest of the row, and then we will go ahead and turn it into the rosette. I just finished my row of shells, and so I'm going to chain 1, and when I cut my string I'm going to leave a long tail because I'm going to use this to sew up the rosette. But first I'm going to tuck in my string from my beginning. I am going to begin with the end that I just tucked the string into. I'm going to look and make sure I have the right side facing out, and then I'm just going to roll it up on itself. And then I will use the yarn, the long tail, to just sew through all the layers of the rows. And I'm just going to go back and forth to secure it all together, like so. You want to make sure that you really get it through each layer. Sometimes you might skip one, and then that can become a problem. And you can kind of play around with the layers and pull them out, loosen them up, so it looks more like a rose. And then you just tuck your string in at the end, and your rose is finished. Next, I'll show you how to do this 5-petaled flower. I'm going to use this light gray color, and once again my size 4mm crochet hook, and I'm going to make a magic ring. I will chain 1, and then I will place 16 single crochets into the ring. Then I will pull on the tail to tighten the ring up, and I will make a slip stitch into the first single crochet of that round. Then I will chain 1, and just like we did for the rosette, we're going to do a shell pattern. And so I'm going to yarn over and skip the stitch I'm in, go into the next stitch, and I will make 5 double crochets. There's 5. Last time we skipped 2 stitches, this time we're only going to skip 1, and then we'll make a slip stitch into the next stitch, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, into the second stitch I will double crochet 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip 1 stitch, and in the next stitch make a slip stitch, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, in the next stitch double crochet 5 double crochets. Skip a stitch, slip stitch in the next stitch, and I'll just repeat this pattern around the ring. Here at the end I will chain 1 and then cut my string, and then I will tuck my strings into the back of the petals, and then I will place a center in. When I did this flower, I used some jewels from a dress I had bought from a thrift store and used in another project, and I still have some jewels left over. So I clipped them off and then I glued them on. You could use beads, you could use pearls, you could use a crocheted piece, and for the center instead, it's whatever you want in the middle. I mean, I suppose you could even leave it blank if you wanted, but I used some jewels, and I'll go ahead and show you how I clipped those off and added them to my flower. And I just hot glued it onto there, and there you go. The flower is finished and ready to go. Now I will show you how I made the stems for them and the leaves. I am going to use a paper clip. I have colored paper clips, so I grabbed a green one. And I unfold it, but I'm going to leave this loop down on the bottom, on the end, and kind of pinch it closed a little bit. And then I will take my yarn and make a slip knot, and I will slip it onto the end of that piece and try to push that closed a little bit. Don't pull your slip knot tight just yet. Slip your hook underneath the slip knot and then pull it tight and chain 1. And then, holding onto my tail and the paper clip, I'm going to make single crochets all the way down the paper clip. So I will go underneath the clip, grab my yarn, pull it back under, yarn over, pull through 2. and push it down the paper clip. And then I'll just keep going all the way down the paper clip so that the paper clip is covered in single crochets. When you reach the end of your paper clip, you'll chain one and then cut your string. You can leave yourself a long tail and you can sew it onto your flower, or if you wanted, you could tuck your string and then hot glue it to your flower. But I'm just going to go ahead and sew mine on to the rosette. The last thing I need is to crochet a leaf. So to do that, I will take my yarn and I will chain 9. And then starting in the second chain from my hook, I will make a slip stitch. Then into the next chain, I will make a single crochet. Then into the next chain, I will make a half double crochet. In the next chain, I will make a double crochet. In the next chain, I will make another double crochet. In the next chain, I will make a half double crochet. In the next chain, I will make a single crochet. And in this last chain, I will make 3 single crochets. Which brings me around to the other side. And now on the other side, in my next chain, I will make 1 single crochet, followed by a half double crochet in the next chain, followed by a double crochet in the next chain, followed by another double crochet in the next chain, then a half double crochet in the next chain, a single crochet in the next chain, a slip stitch in the next chain, and then I will slip stitch into the first slip stitch of that round. Then I will chain 1, and when I cut my yarn, I want to make sure I give myself a long tail so that I can sew it onto the stem of my rose. Before I sew it on, I'm going to go ahead and tuck in my first string. And there you have it. You have a simple flower that won't ever die and can be displayed all year round. For the vase, I used a salt and pepper shaker. I really like the pattern of this one. I have another video where I painted like small jars to be flower vases. And I'll put that card up here so you guys can check that out. But all you gotta do, take the cap off, and then you have a place to put your florals. This is also perfect for moms who have little ones who like to pick, dandelions and other little flowers when they're outside, and then they can come in and put it in a small vase, and this is the perfect size for that. To dress it up a little, I just grabbed some small twine string and I just tied it around the top of the vase. And then I had some green florals left over from another project, and I just grabbed a small bit of that and added to it, and I think it looks cute. This vase, this one right here, is going to be available in my Etsy shop if you're interested in buying it. Another idea for a Mother's Day gift or a teacher appreciation gift is a junk journal that your kid has made and put together. And the one I'm going to show you is not one that I put together, but one that I bought at a craft fair that a little girl had put together, and I thought it was so cute, and so I figured I would do a flip through and show you this one. But this is something your kiddo could make for their teachers using lunch bags and just some pictures and glue and ribbon, and it'll be special and unique and fun for your kiddo to put together. So I like the colors, I like the textures, I just think it's really cute, and I'm excited to use this. I will not be gifting this one, this will be mine. Another one of the Teacher Appreciation Week theme days is for your child to draw the teacher a picture. And so I thought I would make a picture display that the teacher could keep. She has her own children, and so I thought she could take it home and use it for that. So I have this old frame that I got from a thrift store, and I'm just going to take the backing and the glass out, so all I have is the frame. And then I'm going to paint this frame and attach clips. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I have the frame painted and it has dried, and I really like this color and how it turned out. I am going to make sure that I have the top side as the top side. I know where my hook is. So this is the top. And so I'm going to take my clips and I'm just going to hot glue them to the top of the frame so that you can clip in your artwork. And there it is. It's all done. It's ready to have artwork clipped into it. And you can hang it on the wall. And I just think it's a cute way to display a picture. This would be good for Mother's Day or Teacher Appreciation. And it's a quick, easy, fun project to do. Another one of the themed days for my daughter's Appreciation Week at her school is to bring her teacher their favorite drink. And I figured if everybody brought her a coffee, I don't think she could drink them all. So I made this little cup cozy that can go onto a coffee cup, and I could slip a gift card in here and gift her this. So I'm going to show you real quick how to make this quick and simple notebook paper coffee cup cozy. To make the notebook paper cup cozy, I'm going to start with white yarn, and I'm going to use a size 5mm hook and I'm going to chain 32. After I chain 32, I'm going to make sure my chain is nice and straight, and then I'm going to make a slip stitch into the first chain, so that way as I work, I can work in rounds. So you want to make sure you do not have a twist in your chain when you make your slip stitch. There we go. And then I will chain 1. For this first round, I'm going to chain another one so that I have chain 2. I'm going to make double crochets into each chain. So I should end this round with 31 double crochets. As you crochet, make sure that your chain is still staying straight so that you don't get a twist while you're working. At the end of this round, I will make a slip stitch into the first double crochet of the round. Next, I'm going to do 6 more rounds of double crochet, and then I will cut my string and embroider on the notebook paper pattern. So it'll be 6 more rounds, so I'll have a total of 7. Double crochet, 31 stitches in each round. I'm going to go ahead and complete those and meet you back so I can show you how to embroider on your notebook paper pattern. Now that I have my coffee cup cozy done, I did 7 rounds of 31 double crochets, and now I'm just going to use some blue yarn to embroider some horizontal lines to represent notebook paper, and I'm going to do it on both sides. I finished the blue lines. Make sure you leave a section at the top because on your notebook paper there's always a section at the top. And now I'm going to use pink yarn to embroider the margin on the left side. And because I want you to see it from both sides, I'll put one on this one and then I'm going to flip it and put it on this side as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And there it is, a fun, quick little project you can do to gift to your child's teacher. And it would be really cute if you pair it with like a gift card to Starbucks or a local coffee shop. But yeah, that's another idea for Teacher Appreciation Week. So one of the theme days at my daughter's school this week for Teacher Appreciation Week is to wear their teacher's favorite color. And I figured on that day she could also take like a little basket of things that are in her teacher's favorite color. So her teacher likes red and purple, so I picked up some items and I'm just going to put those in this cute little red basket. Everything I'm showing you I got from the Dollar Tree. So they have this cute red notebook. I like this one because it's got little pockets that you can put things in. And I just thought that would be a nice little notebook to have, so I got that. And she likes peanut butter crackers, so I grabbed some of those. And then I grabbed a red pen and a purple mechanical pencil. I also grabbed some Post-it notes. It's got red and green in there, but the red's in the front, so I figured that was good. And then this nail polish in the color Embrace. And then a dry erase expo marker. It's the end of the year. I'm sure those are probably starting to dry out. And the last thing I have is this mask that I thought might be fun. So there we go. There is one of the Teacher Appreciation gifts for the week. Another cute idea for Teacher Appreciation Week is to have your child personalize a clipboard for them. They can then write a note and clip it to the front. If you're looking for some more DIY ideas or some items to purchase, check out some of my other videos and see if there are any projects you would like to try out or items you'd like to buy. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you next time.
If you would like to see more, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss a video.